there are many methods to convert, or we can say algorithms for converting DFA to regular expression. So generally these are three methods which are DFA to RE conversion. First is a iterative method. Second, using Arden's theorem. And third is state loop elimination method. So out of these three, this is more simple and quickly giving you the output required. What output is required? We require the regular expression from a given DFA. Okay, so for that there are certain steps to do this. So write down, or we will discuss now the steps required to generate or construct RE using the DFA, which is actually based on generalized NFA. Okay, so we have to very first prepare the generalized NFA. Now what is the procedure for it? The procedure is, very first step is, for the given DFA you have to construct its equivalent GNFA. GNFA stands for generalized NFA by adding two new states. Okay, one is initial state and other is final state. So you have to do what? You have to add two states. Okay, you by adding two states, which are those initial and final state, to a given DFA. This is the first step. What is the second step? The second step is, from initial state add epsilon age. Okay, so which age you have to include? Epsilon age to the initial state of DFA. Third is, from every final state of DFA. See, this is very important again, not a single, every final state. From every final state of a DFA add epsilon age to the new final state which we have created here. So these are the new initial and final state. From this initial state with epsilon move, you have to move to the old initial state using this, and from every final state, okay, you have to have a transition to new final state, okay, with epsilon age. Okay, so from initial state to, this is your new initial state. So these are the three steps. Now the next step, which is important again to have this conversion, the fourth step is, let the total number of states in the GNFA, Bn convert this to GNFA with n-1 states by removing, or in bracket I can say, that's why this method is called as state loop elimination method, eliminating. Okay, so by eliminating or removing one state, excluding new initial and final state. Okay, so on removing, what will happen? On removing a state Vi, add the new age or ages from Vj to Vk if there is a path y vi. Okay, so all these things will be clear when we will discuss a problem. So what is written, once again repeating, let the total number of states in GNFA be n. That means here after adding two initial states, initial and final state, you will be having n state. So every time what you have to do, in every iteration you have to reduce or remove one state from a given GNFA, and while removing, what you have to do, if you are removing this Vi, then you have to add new age from Vj to Vk if there is a path via Vi. Now what exactly this means, with the example it will be clear. Now fifth is, we have to repeat this till, so repeat step 4 until the GNFA contains only the added initial and final states. That means in original DFA all the states should be removed. Okay, so we have to repeat this. So as I have told you, if there are n states, so accepting added initial and final state, all the states needs to be removed. So you have to repeat step 4 until GNFA contains only added initial and final state. Now we will apply all this to solve a problem. So now the example for this is, now the example is, I need to have a DFA for this. So the problem is construct RE, that is regular expression for the following DFA. Okay, so I am constructing here. So this is my DFA. Again it is having a initial state A, there is a self loop with 0, there is a transition to another state, that is B with 1, there is a self loop on B, and there is a transition from B to A with 0. So this is my given DFA. So now we will follow one by one all the steps and try to get the regular expression for this. So this is your DFA. So for this DFA we want a regular expression. So what is our first step? Our first step is for the given GNFA. See here, for the given DFA, construct its equivalent GNFA by adding two new states, one initial and other final state. Now where to add, how to add, we will see here. So the solution is, I am adding, see here, I am adding this initial state okay. So I am adding here the initial state. My this DFA will be as it is initially, first step. So this is my A, this is my B, and all the transitions are as it is, 0, then 1, then 0, and with 1. Okay, I can even draw it horizontally, no problem. But the case is what? Again I have to add one more state, that will be a final state, which is named as final state. Now here, as you can see, we have to make this as a final state, okay, and this is your initial state. So what is written in the first step? It is written, for the given DFA, construct equivalent GNFA by adding two new states. So we have added these I and F new states. And what is the next point? From the initial state, add epsilon age to initial state of DFA. So I have to add an age with the epsilon, okay. Similarly, what is the next point? From every final state of DFA, add epsilon age to the new final state. So I am adding, this is my final state, so this will not remain now the final state, it will remain a normal state, and this is my final state. So it will be, so age with this epsilon will be added here, okay. So with the first step we have added two states, with the second step we have done this transition, with the third step we have added. So if there are more number of final state, you have to have all those transition to that final single final state, okay. Now the next step, which is very important. So we have done first step. Now second step is, so this is our step 1. Now step 2. So what is the step 2? So let the total number of states in GNFA be n. So now how many, so here n is equal to 4. This is now newly created, this is my GNFA, okay, since epsilon is added, okay. Now in this step what we have to do, we have to start elimination. So in fourth point, what is written? Let the total number of states in GNFA be n. Convert this to GNFA with n minus 1 states. So we want to, by removing or eliminating one state, okay, excluding new initial and final state. So we need not remove these two states, we have to remove only these two states one by one, step by step. So very first we will take which state? We will try to eliminate state A, okay. So how to eliminate state A? So as it is written, so it will be my initial state. From initial state, now A will not be there, okay. So if A is not there, that means the B is existing still, okay. So B is existing, and then there is also a final state which is available. So now there are only three states remaining: initial, B and F. Now what ages are to be included? What expression we should write? Now see what I am writing. I am writing here from initial state to A, I am moving with the epsilon move, right? Then since I have eliminated A, what will happen? That the transitions related to this will also get eliminated, and this will affect your final regular expression. So it should not happen. So if we are eliminating this, related regular expression must be maintained. So can I say how I can reach from initial to this B state? I can reach with 0 star dot 1. Okay, so I can reach to this B state if I will have 0 star dot 1. From where I got this 0 star? This is 0 star which was there on A, and then so what is a path? Like this, and this. In this way I am reaching from initial to B state. Clear? So 0 star 1. Now any more way to reach to B from A? Yes, I can reach to B through A, via A. How? One way to reach from B to B is one which is already there. I am just copying this. Okay, what is the other way? Can I say here? The other way is I can reach to this B with the loop. See, 1, 2 and this 3. So this loop, so starting from B and coming back to B, so this is also a loop, but it is not a self loop, but it is a loop through A, via A. So I need to consider that all expressions, okay, that particular RE to reach from B to B. So how I can reach? I can reach either with the 1, okay, or so how I can reach to 1? Either with the 1 star, see 1 star, or when there is a or, I should write plus, or 0 dot 0 star and this 1. Okay, so I can reach to this B either selfly with the 1 star, or I can reach to this B through A like 0 dot 0 star dot 1. Okay, and then again how I can reach to from B to final state? That will remain as it is. So it will be with the epsilon only. So I hope this is clear to you. So whatever expressions I will get this with existence of A, same thing is possible to reach from I to F without A as well. Now in step 3 what we will do? We will eliminate state B. Now when we are removing this state B, what we should write? As we have done here in the case of removal of state A. So now which states will be remaining? Only 2 states are remaining, I and the F, and we need not remove it. Okay, so this is my initial state, this is my final state. So how I can reach from initial to final state? Via B. So very first I need to write 0 star dot 1, because without this transition I cannot reach to B. And then there is a again sequence, so I need to follow. Now this is a star kind of thing, there is a self loop, so it will be inside it plus 0 0 star 1 whole star. So this star because of self loop, so I can reach from initial state to final state with the regular expression which is mentioned on this transition. So finally regular expression will be 0 star dot 1 1 star plus 0 0 star 1 whole star. So this is with the help of the state loop elimination. So here we have eliminated loop as well, and we have also eliminated the state, and we got a regular expression for given DFA. So this was our given DFA, and we got corresponding regular expression as this. So I hope this is clear to you. We will see one more example. So the another example is, see this. This is here Q0 with 1, now 0, then final state Q1, there is a self loop 0, and there is another self loop 1. So this is my given DFA. So now we will start following the steps. So what is the solution for this? The solution for this is, very first we need to add two states as what? Initial state, and this will be a final state. Okay, and we need to mark it as an initial state. Now there will be what? These two states. We need not mark it as now final because we have new final state. This is my Q1. Now there is a self loop here. I need to copy as it is all the things. There is a 0 and there is a 1. Okay, so I have just copied the same thing. Now we have to add the transitions with the epsilon move from the initial state and from the old final state to new final state. Okay, so we have done preparation. So this will be your GNFA. Now, so this will be a step 1. Now step 2 will be, we want to remove now, so eliminate state Q0. How we will eliminate? So again we will be having this as I, this as your F. Okay, and now only remaining state is what? Q1. Okay, so now how I can reach to? So after eliminating Q0, okay, so how I can reach to Q1? So if I will have this self loop and this 0, so the transition from initial state to Q1 via Q0 will be 1 star dot 0, right? So I can reach from initial state to Q1 state via Q0 with the expression 1 star dot 0. Now whether any more transitions through Q0 are there? So there is no back loop here, is it? There is no back loop. So now again I'll be just copying this as it is 1 and 0, and then there will be a epsilon transition. Okay, now step 3, what we have to remove? We want to eliminate now state Q1. Now it will be our final expression because we cannot remove initial and final states. Now 1 star dot 0 will be my normal. Now if I will remove this particular state, how I can reach from initial state to final state? If so, whenever there is, if you can recall the things, whenever such self loops are there, it means that I can reach to this state either with 1 or 0. And how regular expression we are writing for this? So either with 1 or 0, I can reach to the same state. This is one way to write it out. You can even write 1 star dot 0 star, that is also okay. 1 star plus 0 star whole star, that will also be a one way. But it is always easy whenever you are having multiple loops to a single state, you have to write 1 and then or, that is plus 0 and whole star, and this will be your final regular expression for the given DFA. Okay, so you can easily verify 1 star 0, 0 plus 1 whole star, or 1 plus 0 whole star. So this will be your regular expression corresponding to your given DFA. So I hope you have understood this particular loop, state loop elimination method. Have you understood? Okay. So should I discuss more problems? Or should I discuss the Arden's theorem examples? What do you say? Whatever you like, or any topic which you would like to discuss, I can explain, or we can go for another example. Next topic, which topic you would like to have? Arden's theorem or some other examples? So I think we should solve then some of the problems related to Arden's theorem. What others says? Pranav? Okay. So now we will try to solve one problem or same problem. Whether we will be getting, we'll try this simple problem first, and then we will see whether we will be able to get the same expression using the Arden's theorem or not. So DFA to RE using Arden's theorem. So once I would like to recall, what is the Arden's theorem? The Arden theorem says that if you are having three expressions P, Q and R, where so this let PQR are regular expressions and Q is not empty string, that is empty string. Okay, then and R is expressed as P plus RQ, okay, then we can have unique solution for R which is unknown as R is equal to PQ star. Okay, so this is our Arden's theorem. So if your equation is in this form, then you can find out the solution for R where you are knowing P expression, RE and Q RE expression. Now we will directly discuss the problem. So in Arden's for using Arden's theorem, very first we need to express the given DFA as the equation where every state is represented by one equation. Okay, so we will try now to express this. So what is the expression for state Q0? The equation is, what is the equation? It will be Q0 is equal to whatever incoming edges to this Q0. How many incoming edges are there to this Q0? Only one. Any more incoming edges to this? There are no incoming edges to this. There is only one incoming edge here. Okay, so it will be Q0 1. With 1 it is coming to Q0. So this will be the equation. Now second thing is it a initial state? Yes, if it is a initial state, then we need to add the empty string to this equation. Okay, now observe this particular equation. So let us first write down equation for both the states. Second is state Q1. The equation is all the incoming edges to the state Q1 we have to consider. So how many incoming edges? 1, 2 and this is 3. So there are 3 incoming edges to Q1. So my expression will be Q1 is equal to, very first from Q0 it is coming. So we will write down Q0 0. Q0 with 0 it is coming to Q1. Second plus Q1 to Q1 with 0 plus Q1 to Q1 with 1. Okay, so this will be the equation for the state Q1. Now we will try to simplify. Okay, now we will apply the Arden's theorem. So if we will observe first equation, okay, is it having that particular form? Now how to check it? Q0 is equal to Q01 plus empty. Now if we consider this as R, this is considered as your P and this is again your R and this is your Q. So is it giving you the appearance of R is equal to P plus RQ, that is empty plus Q01. Okay, so if the equation is in this form, then we can find out its, or we can apply the Arden's theorem. Okay, when we can apply the Arden's theorem? If it is satisfying this particular form. Is it satisfying? It is satisfying this particular form. So apply Arden's theorem what you will get? You will get Q0 is equal to, so it is nothing but R is equal to PQ star. So what is my P? My P is empty. Dot, what is my Q? My Q is 1. So 1 star. So empty dot 1 star is nothing but 1 star. Okay, so I got an expression for the state Q0 as 1 star. Now we will try to use this in the next equation. Now we will take second equation. The second equation is Q1 is equal to Q00 plus Q10 plus Q11. If this equation, can we simplify it? Is it having the same type of form? So here we can see that after simplification we can get Q00 plus taking Q1 common. Okay, I'll be getting here this 0 and 1. So 0 plus 1. Right? Now see again, is it having the form of the R is equal to P plus RQ? So can we say it is of that form? See, this is your R, suppose. This will be your R. This will be your Q. Then this can act as P. Okay. So here it can have the form of R is equal to P plus R Q. Okay. Now Q is 0 plus 1. Q1 is unknown. What about P? Is it known? So here again we are having a state, okay, which should not be allowed to make it a final expression. So can we substitute this value of this Q0 into it? So after substituting this value we can get, so substitute, suppose I am making or nominating this as one equation, this as a second equation, and now this as a third. Okay, in that case if I substitute 3, okay, in above equation, okay, what I'll get? I'll get Q1 is equal to, so replace Q0 by 1 star, 1 star dot 0 plus Q1 in bracket 0 plus 1. Now see, is it in the again that form? See, it is R. Now this whole thing is known and is P. Now again this is known, that is here Q. R is unknown. So now we can easily find out this R using, so using Arden's theorem, we can write, what we can write? R is equal to PQ star, that is Q1 is equal to, Q1 is equal to, what is my P? 1 star dot 0, right? Plus, sorry, dot Q star. What is my Q star? My Q star is 0 plus 1 whole star. So my final expression, how to find out the final expression using Arden's theorem? So how many final states are there in this given problem? There is a single state which is Q1. So whatever is a final state equation is, that is considered as the final regular expression. So final RE for given DFA will be, so this is your final state, so corresponding to final state Q1 is 1 star dot 0 dot 0 plus 1 whole star. this is here RE for given DFA. Now we have just solved the problem using the state loop elimination method for a given problem. Have we got the same solution for it? Now this was our problem and we got this solution. Is it matching? So 1 star, see here, 1 star dot 0. Now here it is written 1 plus 0. So it is one and the same thing. We can have anyway, you can write 1 plus 0, 0 plus 1 whole star. So same regular expressions we are getting for the given DFA using the state loop elimination method or using the Arden's theorem. Now it is not always possible or necessary you will get the same expression, but it is always true that whatever expressions you will be getting, it is equivalent to or it is defining the given DFA, because for a single DFA you can have multiple regular expressions. So I hope again how to apply Arden's theorem is clear to you. Is it? Should we go for one more example? Is it clear? Okay. So should we go for one more example? Okay. So now we will have one more example using the Arden's theorem, which will be more complicated, but how much time is remaining? So we will try to quickly complete it. So I request everyone to send me the feedback whenever is asked, so that I can concentrate more on all these discussions. So the expression, now this is your DFA Q1, there is a self loop 0, then there is a state Q2, then there is a state Q3. Now there is an expression 1, 0, then 1 and this 0. Okay, so this is here given DFA, and for this the regular expression is asked. So we will start quickly. Now here in Q1 expression will be or equation will be, so for Q1 0, any more incoming edges? Yes, plus from Q1 again, is it coming through any more places? So it is Q3 0 plus, since it is a initial state, we need to write empty string, right? Now Q2 equation will be, so all incoming edges. So how many incoming edges? 3 incoming edges, so 3 factors will be there. So Q1 I have not written here, it is with 1. So Q1 1 plus Q2 1 plus Q3 1. Now for Q3 you will be having equation as, so how many incoming edges? 1. Any more? No. So it will be Q2 0. Okay, Q2 0. Now we will try to substitute. So substitute Q3 in equation for Q1. What we get? We will get Q1 is equal to Q1 0 plus Q2 0 dot 0. I hope you have understood. I have replaced this Q3 by this Q2. So this dot 0 plus empty. Okay. Now if we will again substitute this Q2 in, so substituting, write down substituting Q3 in equation for Q2, what we will get? We will get Q2 is equal to Q11 plus Q21 plus, now what is Q3? This Q3 will be replaced by Q20. Okay, now after this substitution, whether we are able to again simplify it, so you can find here Q2, so Q1 1 plus Q2 1 plus 0, right? Now anything is missing, Q3 is Q2 0 dot 1, this one is missing, right? So this will be Q2, it will be 0 1, right? Now is it having any form where we can apply the Arden's theorem? So this is your R, this can be your P, again this is your R, and this whole thing is acting as your Q. Q is not empty, so we can apply Arden's theorem. So you will get what? R is equal to, that is your Q2 is equal to P, so Q11 dot Q star, so Q star will be 1 plus 0 1 whole star. Okay, now we got this particular simplified equation where we are again having unknown state equation for Q1. So this is one simplification. Next we have to substitute all these things into next equation. So now substitute for Q2 in the equation for Q1. Okay, so here the equation will be what? So which equation, in which equation you have to put? See, this is your equation. So in this equation you have to put for this equation. Okay, so after substituting, what you will get? Q1 is equal to, see here, Q1 is equal to Q1 0 plus, it is Q2. So have we got some Q2? So we got Q2 as, I am just replacing this. So Q2, it was Q2 0 dot 0. So Q2 will be replaced by Q1. See, let me write otherwise. Q1 is equal to Q1 0 plus Q2 0 0 plus empty. It was our equation. I am replacing this Q2. Okay, so after replacing Q2 by this expression, this one, so we will get Q1 1 dot 1 plus 0 1 whole star dot 0 0 plus empty. Okay, after simplifying this, what you will get? Q1 0 plus Q1 1, then 1 plus 0 1 whole star dot 0 0 plus empty, right? Next, whether we are having some common here? Yes, we are having this Q1, this is as Q1, other things are already there. So now we are getting a equation which is having only Q1, other things are known to you. So taking common, what you will get? Q1. So inside it I will write this 0 0 plus 1 dot 1 plus 0 1 whole star dot 0 0, okay, plus empty, right? After this, can we represent this in the form of P plus R? This is your R, this will be again your R, this whole thing, will be your Q, and this will be acting as P. Now what is a condition? Condition is your Q should not be empty. P empty is okay, no problem. Okay, so now we can apply Arden's theorem. Okay, so applying it, what we will get? R is equal to PQ star. So R is my Q1. What is my P? My P is empty, right? Dot, what is my Q? My Q is 0 plus 1 dot 1 plus 0 1 whole star dot 0 0, right? And anything which is concatenated with empty string will be same expression, so it will be 1 plus 0 1 whole star dot 0 0. Okay, sorry, I have not written here star, whole star. Okay, so this will be the equation for Q1. So my final RE will be dependent on only Q1 expression. So my Q1 expression is, so my RE will be same 0 plus 1 dot 1 plus 0 1 whole star dot 0 0 whole star. Okay, so in this way we can use Arden's theorem to find out the regular expression for given DFA. So I hope this is clear to you. If you have multiple states as final state, then you have to write plus sign and the expression of another final. So this is a one final state. If another final state is there, then you have to write plus and the expression for another state. So that whole thing will be considered as the regular expression. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. So let me know who are present for this lecture. So there were 12 people. So Abhijit, Bendarye, Akash, Akash Devkure, then Anuj, then Dipti Mayuri, then Mittal, then Nikita, then Pranav, Prachi, okay, Swati, okay, so I hope you have understood everything discussed here and you will be able to apply all this. So I'll be sharing later the Google form to you. Please fill up this form so that I can get feedback. Okay. Okay, thank you then. And inform me whatever topic you would like to listen for the GATE preparation, so that I can conduct lecture on those topics which will be helpful to you. Thank you, Akash. Okay, so we'll meet in the next lecture, and if you require many more lectures, you can just tell me. My YouTube channel is also there, where I'm uploading all the lectures like this, which are conducted like this only. So you can refer those lectures from that channel as well. Okay, thank you all.